God shed his mercy on me and drowned. I can't believe he said get out. Get out of our own monument.
So why did you think it happened?
I don't know why it I just was really appalled at him telling the kids, get out.
Why do you think this happened?
I think the people aren't standing up.
It's like, why don't they just put tarps over?
I want to see Abraham Lincoln.
Stand up? Stand up for your rights.
Yeah, but then I'll get in trouble. I'm so disappointed. I'm just
disappointed.
Like, they take these glasses
exactly when our bus rolls up, they close them up.
It's such a coincidence. It just makes me so upset.
Corruption in the police force! Corruption!
Better to be stuck in history than stuck in a museum.
Yeah, I agree.
I hereby create my own history right here.
But why have they done this to us?
Well, you tell me why it happened.
I don't know. We're just on a field trip. We paid a lot of money to come here.
And they ruined it.
I want to see.
They didn't let us
Yeah, I
go to the
want to see Abe
Holocaust
Lincoln. I personally think it's part of our First Amendment rights to be able to see this. My mom works for the government and she hasn't worked in like 2 weeks.
She hasn't worked in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's serious. That's a little more serious than like looking at a carved stone.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, we had to pay $1,000 a piece to come and see this.
I like turtles.
It's like a lot of money. Yeah, you know, I bet he is getting paid, and that's the thing. My mother is out of work, and he's getting paid.
Well, who does your mother blame?
My mom works for the government. She works for a halfway house.
So she's the victim, and so are all the people in the halfway house. What's happened to them?
Well, they're not getting clean water, and they're not getting good food, and it's kind of my mom's job to inspect that, and because of that, there's no workers there, and people who are scheduled to get out are not getting out and seeing their families.
What does it mean to you when you come to the World War II memorial?
Both of my grandfathers served in World War II, so I came to honor them. They both came back, and they never ever talked about it. So I just felt like I should come, honor them, and say hello.
How far did you come?
Oakland. I was actually here for a breast cancer event this weekend. So today was my day to tour DC.
How does this shutdown impact on breast cancer work?
I have friends who work for the CDC. They're not working. I have friends who work for cancer research organizations. They're not working. People aren't getting paid. With their cancer patients, they're not getting medical appointments. There are kids who aren't getting their therapy dog visits. I've got friends who are in the military who their kids can't get medical care because they're going to military hospitals. It's affecting a lot of people in a lot of different ways, and I didn't think it affected that many people I know, and it does. So
who is it that you blame?
GOP.
The Republicans?
Absolutely, 190%.
Well, so what did they do that you think caused the shutdown?
They're acting like children about laws that have already been passed. They don't know what the hell they want. Apparently now it's not about Obamacare, and it was about Obamacare. They're just trying to get their way because they don't have the government that they need. And it's not right. The American people do not want what John Boehner wants.
I mean, I'm from New Zealand, so...
Do you have a fight over medical care in New Zealand?
Not so much. It's not really, I guess, ever been a huge issue because it's public and it's free. So no matter who you are, you know, as long as you're a citizen there, you don't pay. So hospitals are free. If you need treatment, it's free, whether it be for cancer, mental health or whatever. So it's not so much of a big issue there as probably what it is here.
But would you want to get rid of your system?
No, not at all. I think it's, I mean, it's got its faults as much as anywhere, I suppose, but it's accessible. If something happens, you go to a hospital, they take care of you.
Now, how much do you pay when you go to the doctor or when you go to a hospital?
Nothing. If you go to a public hospital, you pay nothing. If you go to like a private doctor, a general practitioner, anywhere between $30 to $60, depending on where you go. So it's pretty good over there, you know, but I don't think I'd want to change it.
I mean, doesn't it cost you a lot of money? You have to pay a tremendous amount in taxes?
No, I'd pay about 22% in tax. So I don't know what your rate is here, but for what it covers, it seems like a good deal, you know.